NDC, now you guys know I'm a big fan of this brand. NDC is the legitimate, it's the only company in the world that makes it out of the new old stock materials as used by the Marine Nationale back in the day. So this is the real McCoy, and it's this kind of elasticated material that you can, obviously, I needn't mention with the rubber strap that this is water resistant. Well, this, you can also dive in it. Some bright spark at the Marine Nationale decided to cut the material off his parachute bag and use it as a strap, hence why you never really get a proper fit. Now, of course, there are reproductions. I have here this is from Erica's Originals, and it's rather misleading. It has MN on the buckle, which is funny because the Marine Nationale never ever used these. This is a nice kind of recreation or interpretation of the original, and these are fairly good quality. It's not the same material as this. As I said, this is the real McCoy, but the advantages of these is they fit better. I think this is a 20mm, and they have much more designs because obviously this is a reinterpretation. If you want the real McCoy, go for the NDC, but if you want more fun, kind of cool modern interpretations, go with the Erica's. They're both very, very good. Personally, I prefer the NDC. You guys know I love having the provenance, the historicity, the genuine historicity to it. Now, this is a little special one they made just for me with the Italian colors on it, and I've actually cut it comes like this. Let me show you let me just show you here. This is how it comes. You get the signed buckle now. Back in the day, they didn't do that, obviously, but and then it's attached, it's stitched there. This is a red variant. I think these are a little bit rarer. Do forgive me. Again, factually, I can't quite remember off the top of my head. What I've done is I've actually cut the extra strap off just to get it a little bit more thinner. Then what I've done, I've just melted it down with a lighter, and I've folded this back so it's got the thickness, and it just stays very, very securely. Just thread it back. So when you've got the buckle or the hook into this little rudimentary loop here, it actually increases the pressure down on the material, so it's tight, it doesn't come off. And the advantage of these is, especially for divers, is that you could just slide this to your convenience, and it would stretch over a diver's suit, so in a military context. And obviously with this buckle system, it was quite secure. And also, like a NATO strap, is attached to both spring bars, so if you do get a spring bar failure, it's still attached to the wrist. This is the most historically accurate configuration, the most common. You'll see this in the Marine Nationale watch history book that I've reviewed, and they summed it up nicely. They are, I think, priced around the same. Don't quote me. I think this is about 45 quid or something. I can't remember how much that relates to dollars. You'll have to see how much the Erica straps are. Think of the straps like this. The NDC is the Rolex of these parachute straps. It's the real McCoy, it's the original, it's the genuine material, and the only company that actually do this. The Erica's Original is a bit like a Steinhardt. While it's absolutely perfectly capable, very, very well made, it's a homage to this. You can see the difference in color. They are around about the same price, so unless you prefer this, then go for that. But to be honest, I will go with the real thing. It depends what you value, and the material is a little bit different. This is a more matte, this is kind of shiny. This has a really nice elastication to it, whereas this is a little bit more rigid. It's not as high quality, and it's not as comfortable, I have to be honest. So there you go. But anyway.